Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm a Kaggle Master and Junior Data Scientist. Guys, in this video, we have continued our deep learning in project playlist. So, in this video, we have to do baby scraping from the Google because for the classification problem, we want the data. So, we have to scrap this data set from the Google. Okay, so please watch this video till the end, guys. So, let's start our coding part. So, before starting the coding part, guys, we have to open your Anaconda prompt. Okay, open your Anaconda prompt, and first of all, create a new environment. I already created, so I just show you which name I have created. Env list. Okay, Anaconda env list, and I already created a environment for this cricket dialogflow catbot image, Google image. Yeah, Google image. So I just write activate Google images, and after that I just show you this. I just copy this path and activate it. So because when we run our this project, we have to just write Python and our file name. Okay. So let's start the coding part. So first of all, we have to import the OS. Import OS. After that, we have to import request. So if you have not installed request and beautiful soup, then first of all install beautiful soup and request guide. So I already installed beautiful soup and request, so I just imported. So import request. Okay, after that I import from bs4 import beautiful soup. Okay, if you have not installed this, first of all install this in your system using pip command, guys. Okay, so these three library requires for the scraping the data set, guys. So I import os request and beautiful soup. Okay, let's jump into the next part. Next part is we have to scrap the data set from the images. So we have to just call Google images, Google images, okay, equal to, we have to take the link from Google. This is our Google images, guys, Google images. So I just copy this link, okay, and paste it here. Just copy this link and for underscore paste it here. Okay, so this is your Google images link where we have to scrap the data set. Okay, so first step is the importing the all the necessary library. After that we have to load our Google image. Okay, so I just define Google image and then define the Google image link. After that we have to define user agent. So for the user agent, I just show you, I already write this command. This is the command, guys. You have to just copy this command and paste it here in dictionary user command. Okay, so I just replace this user command. See, you have to just copy sorry, just enter in your system agent user agent my user agent, sorry, my user agent, and you get this your user agent. So just copy this user agent from your system and just replace this code here. Okay, just replace this code here. You just write your user agent. Okay, next, after defining the user agent, let's see, first of all, why we have to define this user agent. Like, user agent is the browser to get the browse and all the details from your browsing system. Okay, so we have to define the user agent, guys. Okay, after that we have to create a folder. we have to create here one folder, okay, and then we have to store our data set in this folder, guys. So I just define the images folder, image folder equal to, I just write the any image name, like image folder name. I just write the image 1, okay, image 1. After that, we have to define our image folder name. Then we have to define the function. So I just write define the main function, then if our folder is exist, means this folder is exist, then store our data set in this folder. If our data set is not folder is not exist, then create a new folder and then store our data set, guys. So I just define def main function, and then if not os dot path exist os dot path exist, then check the image our image folder, if it's not exist, then create a one folder, okay, and named, I just take the any name like image folder, okay. Create a one image folder. If our this image folder is not exist, then create a new image folder, and then download our data set, okay. Then download our images or our data set, guys, okay. So I just define this function. If our folder is exist, then store the our data set in this folder, existence folder. If not exist, then create a new folder and store our data set, okay. After that, we have defined again a second function. This is our first function for checking the files exist or not. If not exist, then create a new folder, okay. Then define the second function. In the second function, we have to download the images. So I just called def download images, then data equal to input. We have to write some input, okay. So I just write input and then enter your search key or search keyword, okay, your search keyword. After that we have to define the first, enter your keyword image name, okay. Then define again how much image you want, okay. So number of images. So I just call num images equal to, and this num images is integer, guys. So I just define integer input your enter the number of images you want, okay. Just first enter your keyword. After that, after entering the keyword, just enter your number of images, how much images you want, okay. Then we have to define, okay, just leave this part. I will explain the next part first of all, and then come back into this part, guys. So I just comment this part, searching part, okay. Searching part, I just comment this part currently. Let's say next for the searching a URL, because first we have defined the, let's say again, first we have defined all the necessary library. After that, we have defined our Google search, because we have to scrap the data from the Google. Then we have defined the user agent. Our system, when you run this code in your system, you have to just change this your user agent. Okay, then I just define the folder name. After that, I defining the if folder is exist, then store our data in the existing folder. If not exist, then create a new folder first of all, and then store our data set. Next function I just call download images, and then first enter the keyword, then after that how many images you want. Okay, then for the next part, search the URL, search URL, search URL from where? From Google, from Google Images. I already defined this Google Images from here, guys. Okay, so from Google Images plus plus query plus query q equal to, let's say I just show you, just copy this Google Images, and after that copy this, and then q equal to, and then just write your data name like cat. Okay, just if, okay, 1 second guys, not working, it's not working. Yeah, so you have to define, I just remove this again, and then copy from here link, from here link you have to just copy this link again. Okay, just copy this link and paste it here, and then q equal to, and then write your query like cat. No, again, this is something. So okay, so this you have to define like this, guys. So I just show you again this. Where is the error from? I don't know. Okay, let's see, define here. Yes, see, this is the images, guys. Okay, so we have to first search URL Google Images. After that, q is a query. Okay, so we have to define query plus data, our data. Okay, means your keyword data. Okay, so you have to define your keyword data. Okay, after that, searching the URL is fine. First, define the folder, existence folder. If it exists, then store. Otherwise, create a new folder. Then download the images keyword, and then we have to define our search URL. After defining this search URL, guys, after defining this search URL, what can we do? We have to define the response time, and we want a permission from our website, from our user agent. Okay, so we have to define response equal to request dot get search URL is EARCH search URL, and then we have to define headers. Okay, headers is equal to HTML parser, or no, headers equal to, we have to define the our user agent, guys. So we have to define our user agent. See, first we have to search the data from our website, okay, Google, and then for the response back, we have to write request.get search URL and define header equal to user agent. Okay. After that, our data is stored in the form of HTML form. Our data is stored in the form of HTML. So we have to change this HTML format to a text data, guys. So we have to write HTML equal to response dot text. We have to convert this our actual data HTML format to a text data, guys. Okay. After that, we have to define the classes, in which class we have to scrap our data set. Okay, so we have to write beautiful soup, then we have to call beautiful soup, and then our HTML, this data set, so we have to call this HTML, and then HTML parser, HTML dot parser, and then why we have to write beautiful.html, because we have to parse or we have to extract the feature from this HTML, guys. We have to extract the features from this HTML data. Okay, so we have to call HTML and HTML.parser using the beautiful show. After that, we have to search the Google, find response is fine. Then we have to define the beautiful show using the HTML. Okay, next, results, what we want to find out, so we have to call results equal to beautiful show. We have to take this data, okay, beautiful show, and then find all, find all, find all images, find all images from our website, from our searching URL, guys, from our searching URL. So let's say this is the not, this is the here comma. Okay, so we have to define find all, and we have to define the images, and then we have to take the class tag. We have to take the class tag. So we have to define the class and then tag name. So what is the tag name? Let's see, guys. Sometimes finding a tag name or right tags, sometimes finding a right tags is a time consuming and challenging task. So I already copy this tag name from the Google. I just show you again from here. I just copy this. I just call find and data.src. When you call this data.src, see there are lots of data.src available. 115. So I already, this is the finding a right tag and right class tag is the very time consuming, guys, and very challenging task. So I already copy this. Okay. So I just copy this code and paste it here. I just copy this code and paste it here. Okay, so it's a beautiful shoe bag, and then yeah, this is the hair. Okay, after that we have to take our all the results, find all the class tag, right class tag, and then we have to extract the links of the requested number of images from the data src, from this data src, guys. Okay, and then let's say define the count, means how many images you want and where we have to store this. Okay, so we have to using the loop. Okay, and then we have to define our data src attribute. Okay, this data src attribute, guys. Okay, so just write count equal to, we have to start with a 0. Okay, and then image link, I just define the image links equal to this, and then I just write a for loop for results in results, for results in results try. Yeah, I just use a try block. Okay, try and expect block, guys. So I just write for results in results try if link equal to results, if link equal to results data src is available, means sorry, data src is available, means this tag is available. Then we have to extract the our this class tag and store our images in our existing folder. Okay, so I just call result data src exist. Then what can we do? We have stored our data in image links. We have to append our data in this folder. Okay, so I just write append and then link. Okay, this link, we have to append this link in the images links folder. Okay, then we have to, every time when our image is searched, every time it increases by 1, means first search is the one image, after that second image, then search third image, fourth image, and so on, guys. So we have to write count equal to count plus 1. Every time increases by 1, guys. Okay. Then we have to call if count greater than equal to number of images, then break. Means if we have defined the 50 images. Okay, so after 50 images, after escaping the 50 images, our loop is break, guys. So I just call the break function. Or except key error. Okay, except key error and continue. Okay, so our searching part is complete, guys. So next, let's say write some function print if found the found length of image links and then enumerated images. Okay, so I just write found length of images and then images. Okay, after that I again write print function print and start. I just writing this because when you search the URL, then you have to, I just show you like what's going on in the backend part. Okay, so I just write string name start downloading or download. Yeah, start download, and I just call some function. Okay, then again I write the for loop for saving the model, because we have to count our images and then store the images, but saving the model is left, guys. So we have to call for I image link in enumerate. I just call the enumerate function, enumerate and then image link sorry, this is the wrong name. IMAGLINK image links. Okay, I already defined this image sorry, image links. Okay, so then what can we do? We have to write for I in image link EIMAGELINK image link. Okay, in enumerate image links, guys. Okay, then we have to open each images. We have to open the each images link. Like we have to first this images link, we have to open first this images link, then this images link, then this images link, and then after opening these images we have to save this. So I just write response equal to request dot get and then image link, IMAGELINK image link, guys. Okay, so I just call this image link because after searching the one link, first of all save this images and then search the next images, guys. Okay, then what can we do? We have to again open the images name equal to image folder plus I assign this and then plus data and then plus string, after that I just call plus one function. Okay, plus one function and then save our model or save our images in the form of only .jpg format. Okay, so save our images in the form of jpg format. Then after saving these images open in the form of with open in the form of image link, image name, and then we have to write these images. Okay, so I just call WB. Okay, writing the images. Then attach file. Okay, sorry, this is the attach file. After this, write file dot write function, then response, dot content. Okay, so response dot content. Okay, after writing the response dot content, we have to just write the mention of the name of the current argument. Okay, so name of the current argument, if name, sorry, name, then space name equal to and then argument. Okay, main argument, main, main. Okay, after that we have to just close this. Okay, sorry, we have to just close this your main.py. Okay, you have to close this main. What is the name of this defined function? Okay, this is the main. Okay, so you have to just write main and then just close this. Okay, just close this. So guys, our code is almost completed. I just run this code and see if it's giving me any error or our. Okay, this is the invalid argument. This is the okay. This is the invalid argument. Just now, just run this cell. Again, this is the invalid argument. What is the issue of here? See, the issue is that we have to equal to. Okay. Now, again, I just save this and run again. So now, now this time our project is working. See, enter your search key. Okay. So enter your search key. I just write cat. I just write cat. Enter your images, number of images. See, when we write, first we have to take the input, enter your search key, keyword. I just enter the cat. After entering the search key, we have to enter the how much images you want. So I want like 10 images. Okay, so I just 10 and enter. After this is the found. First searching the images, founding the 10 images, and start the downloading. And our downloading, start downloading. Okay. One more thing, guys. After downloading, I just add one more thing. Our download is completed. So I just write print, because see, searching part is fine, founding the image is fine. After the start downloading, after starting the downloading, also I want to print the our downloading is completed. So I just write images download completed. Okay, and again I just save this and run this again. Now this time again is asking the our enter your search key. So again this time I just write dog. See, I just write dog, enter how much images. So this time I just write 50, and see, our images is started downloading, guys. This is our images folder and this is the dog downloaded. Previously we have to download cat. Okay, and this time this our images is downloaded one by one. Okay, so after downloading is show me the start downloading. Okay, so our images is downloaded in the same folder, guys. See, in the same folder our images is downloaded, dog and cat. So let's do one thing. Now this time our images download completed after downloading. So let's see, we have to change the folder name again. Okay, this time I just change our folder name like banana. Okay, and save this and run this cell again. again our enter your search key. So I just enter banana, sorry, not here, this is here. So just write banana. After entering banana, how much images you want? I want like 50 images. So I just hit the enter. Searching is started, and see, this is the our banana folder is created. After banana folder created, is our banana is downloaded. Okay, so see, one by one our images is downloaded, guys. Okay, again after this, see, found the images and start downloading. After starting downloading, when our images is completed, it's showing that okay, your images is downloaded completely. Images download completely. Okay, same again, I just write python images.py and enter. This time I just write guava. Okay, guava, guava. How much? 50. But before running this cell, okay, just close this, guys. First I just change our folder name, guava, and again save this and run this cell again. Right, guava, enter. Okay, guava is not recognized in. Okay, I just run this from here. First just close this, run this again. Okay, do one thing, just delete this. Run from here, from starting. See, enter your search key. I just write guava. How much images? 50 again. No, not a 50. I just download 10. You can download more images, guys. Okay, see, our guava images start downloading. First create a guava folder and images is downloaded one by one to 10 images. Okay, again I just show you some of the other images. First write python images.py, and this time first of all I just change the folder name. So this time I just write Honda. I just tried to download some of the Honda like what can we do? Honda templates, guys. Honda templates. So just search Honda templates or Honda, yeah, Honda market. So let's see, just write python images.py, search the Honda and logo, Honda logo. Okay, Honda logo, and how much? 10 again, and see, our folder is created, Honda logo, and start downloading Honda logo. Okay, downloaded, completed. Again I just clear. Okay, it's not working. That's fine, no problem. I just again change my folder name, Honda to Toyota, Toyota, Toyota. Let's save this file and run again. Run again, enter your keyword. So this time I write Toyota, Toyota logo. Run this cell. How much images? I want 20 images. Again I just enter this, and this I start founding, and see your folder is created, guys, Toyota, and it's start downloading one by one. Okay, so this is the Toyota logo. Again I just change the file name, Hyundai, and again I want to download Hyundai images. So again I write python images.py, Hyundai logo, enter. This time again I want if 30. Okay, so I just write 30, and see, our folder is created, Hyundai and download started one by one. Okay. So guys, you can use this code. Your task, I just writing your task. Okay, I just open my notepad because in this our deep learning project series, guys, in this our deep learning project series, we have to first I create a one video where can I explain a problem statement. In the second video, I will scrap the data from the Google using a big scraping in the live class coding. Okay. So your task, you have to use this code, use this whole code, change your user agent only. Okay. Just change your user agent. After changing a user agent, what can you do? You have to download images from Google. Okay, download from Google using this code. Okay, and you can download like a banana images. In the next video, when we work on the model part, I will show you, but you can download banana images. Okay, guava or kiwi or mango, or for the other project you can download a Hyundai. Okay, Hyundai, Toyota, or Hyundai. Okay. Okay, sorry. This is the Honda. 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 Okay, and you can download this multiple images here because we have worked on the multi-class classification project. Okay, so you can use this code and try to download the images. Okay, and try to download a more images, guys, because in this I just show you that as an example 20, 30, and 40 images. Okay, but for the deep learning project you can download the more images. Okay, so try to download these images when we using, and when we work on the model building part, then I will show you. Okay, but your task, you have to download these images, guys. Okay, so guys, that's all about in this video. Hope you like this particular video because in this video I show you the live class coding. Okay, and I also explain you all those things. Okay, so that's all about in this video. Please do subscribe my channel and like this video. Thank you all.